Hey there, geometry. We are looking at today simple probability. So simple probability, this is what we're talking through. So just remember, God is good and He can help you through this. This is just one more step in your math journey. So we're talking through probability, just the basics of probability. Okay, and you're going to notice there's not a reference point here to your textbook because I'm hoping I can teach you everything you need to know from what we're being tested on through this lesson here. So that's my goal for today. Hopefully I achieve it. I'm looking to, most of you will probably remember something about probability once we get into it. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, maybe you've never been taught before. I don't know. I guess we're going to just give it a whirl, okay? So we're going to look forward to this, talking about just a review of simple probability. This is basic. This is going from the most basic, and I'll take you up the scale a little bit in our next lesson, okay? So don't worry, don't fret. Probability, what are the chances? So whenever you say what are the chances of that happening, we're talking about probability. What are the chances that a six-sided die, so normal die from Monopoly or something like that, okay, will fall on, so if you roll it and you throw it, the number 4. What are the chances that it would land on 4? Okay? The number of outcomes that satisfy the constraint over the total number of possible outcomes. Okay, that's a lot of words that I probably already lost you. You probably already are taking a nap. So let me try to wake you back up here. Okay? This is a lot of fancy math words to say. Basically, what are the chances over all the possible things that could happen. So we make a ratio. We call it a probability ratio. It's just a fraction. So we make a fraction with the numerator being the exact number of outcomes that it could be. Okay? Then we put it over the total number of possible outcomes. And I think that'll make sense. Okay, we put it over everything that it could be. That'll make sense a little bit more as we look forward in the video and we keep going. But the chances of it rolling onto a 4. Well, how many 4s are there on a die? Regular six-sided die. Well, there's only one 4. Okay? How many total sides are there on a die? How many total numbers are there? It's a six-sided die, so there are 6 total numbers. Okay, 6 total numbers on a regular die. Okay, so we would put, there's 1 4, and there's 6 total options that it could land on. So it would be 1 over 6. All right, what are the chances of it landing on an even number? So this is where you'll see when there's more than just one option for it to be. It could be 2, it could be 4, it could be 6, yet there are still a total number of 6 possible outcomes. There are 6 sides to the die, so it could land on those other 3 sides, but there are 3, hold on, I can count, I promise. There are 3 actual options, of what we're looking for. We're looking for even numbers. So there's 3 even numbers over 6, 3 over 6, or when you reduce a fraction of 3 over 6, it's 1/2. Okay? And then again, what are the chances that a six-sided die, when you roll it, you shake it up, you blow on it, and you roll it, okay? What are the chances it'll land on a 1, a 2, or a 3? Okay? There are 3 options, 6 total sides. Okay? So 3 over 6, 3 over 6, or 1/2. Okay, so let's try this with the 10 spinner. So this comes from like the game of life. If you guys have ever played that, there's 10 numbers on a spinner. You spin it, and I want to know some of the chances, some of the probability. Okay, what is the probability or the chances this spinner, when you spin it, will fall on the number 10? Okay, So there's only one 10 on the board. It's only one. How many total numbers are here? 10. Right, good. It's just like Dory. You guys have to respond or the show doesn't keep going, okay? Swiper might swipe some of our math knowledge, all right? So 1 over 10. That's the probability ratio. That's the chances. Those are the chances. That ratio, 1 out of 10, 1 over 10. 1/10, or you could make it a decimal. 1/10 would be 0.1. You could make that a percentage. That would be 10%. 10%. 10 per 100, okay? So what about an odd number? What are the chances, if you spin this spinner, what are the chances it would land on an odd number? An odd number, okay? So how many odd numbers are there? Okay, there's 1, there's 3, there's 5, there's 7, and 9. So there are 5 total odd numbers. How many numbers in total are on this spinner? How many total numbers are there? Well, you can see there are 10. So it's 5 over 10. 5 over 10. Good, you guys are getting this. So we've got this 5 over 10, or 1/2. Okay, what are the chances of it landing on 1, 2, or 3? Okay, so there's 3 options, 3 possible outcomes, and there are 10 total outcomes. So 3 possible, 10 total. We do 3 over 10. Okay, so this is kind of the idea of our basic probability. When you ask what are the chances of this coming out, this is just a very basic probability. As you start talking more and more about statistics and upper level maths, I know some of you are not excited about that, but this is the stuff that real people work with every day. Every day, people in businesses, they work with probability, percentages, and numbers. Stockbrokers, like some real money people, they work with these probabilities, and investors, people that move millions, billions, trillions of dollars from this place to that place, they base it all on probabilities, numbers, statistics. So if money and that big power play of moving money and selling a product or something like that even slightly interests you, these probabilities should be somewhat intriguing to you. So this is just a simple introduction. I'm sure that I know that there are really great videos on Khan Academy that explain this way better than I can. If you're interested in finding out a little bit more, or you feel like my explanation was not very good, that's okay. You don't hurt my feelings. I already know it's not that good. So just go to Khan Academy and search probability. They've got some great videos and some great resources there for you. So, but if you have questions for me, you can always contact me. I'd love to speak with you, and we'll try to figure out whatever I can do to help you understand this a little bit better. I love you guys, so you're not bothering me if you try to reach out to me, at least during the time that I have made it available. So I love you guys. Go and be blessed, okay?